GOP primary challenger Joe Walsh labels Trump a child, and says Americans are tired of his bulls*****T, as he predicts Republicans will be defeated in an electoral bloodbath if the president is at the top of the ticket. Joe Walsh last week announced that he will challenge Trump in the Republican primaries in the hopes of leading the party at the 2020 election. On Saturday, Walsh hit out at the president, describing him as a child. The former Illinois congressman is going full throttle on his attacks, having previously described Trump as a sexual predator and malignant narcissist. However, Trump has proven he's a verbal match for Walsh, having described his new rival as one-time bad congressman who failed in radio. By Andrew Court for DailyMail.com. Published 1833 British Summer Time, the 31st of August 2019. Updated 2043 British Summer Time, the 31st of August 2019. GOP primary challenger Joe Walsh is not holding back in his criticism of the President Donald Trump, describing him as a child. In a stinging new attack, the former Illinois congressman, 57, took to Twitter on Saturday, hurling the insult at the commander-in-chief after predicting Republicans will be slaughtered at next year's election should they stick with Trump as the nominee. If the real Donald Trump is at the top of the ticket in 2020, he will lose badly and it will be a bloodbath for Republicans. Americans are tired of Trump's bulls****T, and they're tired of his drama. They're tired of having a child in the White House, Walsh wrote. The Tea Party firebrand, who spent 2 years in House of Representatives, the last week announced his bid to oust Trump as Republican nominee for president in 2020. GOP primary challenger Joe Walsh, right, is not holding back in his criticism of the President Donald Trump, describing him as a child. In a stinging new attack, however, the president appears unperturbed by Walsh's bid. In a tweet this week, Trump proved he could be just as nasty as Walsh when it came to slinging insults, describing his new competitor as former U.S. Representative from Illinois as a one-time bad congressman from Illinois who lost in his second term by a landslide, then failed in radio. Walsh served as a member of the House of Representatives from 2011 until 2013, when he was defeated by Democratic rival Tammy Duckworth. He went on to host a nationally syndicated radio show, which was canceled the day after he announced he intended to take on Trump. Walsh has previously described Trump as a sexual predator, a serial liar, a malignant narcissist, an obstructor of justice, a psychopath, a betrayer of this nation's interests, a bigot, an incompetent boob, and a failed businessman. Walsh has previously described Trump as a sexual predator, a serial liar, a malignant narcissist, an obstructor of justice, a psychopath, a betrayer of this nation's interests, a bigot, an incompetent boob, and a failed businessman. But the president has been taunting Walsh, as well as the two other GOP primary contenders vying to lead the party at the next election. Former South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford and former Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld have also announced their intention to challenge Trump, with the president describing his trio of Republican rivals as the Three Stooges. Can you believe it? I'm at 94% approval in the Republican Party, and have three stooges running against me, Trump wrote in a tweet on Tuesday night, slightly exaggerating the latest polling which shows him at 88% approval with Republicans. In a tweet shared earlier this week, Trump appeared unperturbed about his three GOP primary challengers. Read more. Let's block ads. Why?